All right. Let's give it up and get ready for the Division I championship game of the Mitten Kitten Mashup 2024. Featuring Ann Arbor's B Team and the Kalamazoo Kill Stars.
And I don't know about you, Biff, but I have been beyond excited to watch this bout all day. I watched both of these teams win their last two games this tournament. We are looking at an incredible amount of Derby experience, Derby talent on the track right now. And no matter who walks away with the Kitten Cup, this is going to be one hell of a match.
Skater Boy to jam for Ann Arbor.
Can't tell who's skating for the Kill Stars.
Yeah, I can't see it.
And we watched both of these teams narrowly beat their opponents yesterday. Skater Boy working his way through that wall of Kill Stars at the front of the pack.
Machete Lane, the jammer for Kalamazoo.
And Skater Boy is going to be lead jammer.
Machete Lane out of the pack as well. Skater Boy enters on a scoring pass. Finds a pretty easy path around the outside. Met at the front.
Bacon and legs sends I can't talk today, sorry.
Yeah, Bacon and Legs delivering the crucial block to end that jam. But Ann Arbor able to collect 4 points. No points for Kalamazoo, so Ann Arbor with the first lead of the game.
We have number 19, Death Valley, on the jam line for the Kill Stars. We've been seeing quite a bit of Death Valley on the jam line this tournament. Recent graduate from Juniors Derby. Definitely one of the skaters to watch this weekend. And on the jam line for Ann Arbor, we have Raptor.
And Raptor is through, lead jammer for Ann Arbor.
Both of our jammers neck and neck. Death Valley hoping to force a call off.
Not to be confused with the Death Valley on the Ann Arbor local roster.
And we have number 033, Mexican Takeout, on the jam line for the Kill Stars. Number 18, None of Your Business, wearing the star for Ann Arbor. If you've been here all tournament, you might remember Mexican Takeout putting up an incredible 23-point jam against Great Lakes Roller Derby on Saturday. Let's see if we'll get a repeat here against Ann Arbor B.
So jam is underway, and Mexican Takeout is lead jammer for Kalamazoo. None of Your Business still buried in the pack. Mexican Takeout on a scoring pass. And a bit of a challenge for Ann Arbor's blockers to keep up with Mexican Takeout, spinning out of the pack. That's 4 quick points for Kalamazoo, their first points of the game.
We are all tied up on the scoreboard, 4-4. We've got a star pass attempt, it looks like. Oh, spoke too quickly.
Yeah, None of Your Business still with the jammer's cover firmly planted on the helmet.
Nice hit there from Bacon and Legs of Kalamazoo.
Mexican Takeout sent to the infield, calls the jam. 2 additional points for Kalamazoo. They take the lead now, 6-4. Chew back off to jam now for Kalamazoo against number 179. That is Sydney Bean of Ann Arbor. Blockers massed around the pivot line. Jam is underway.
Both jammers hitting that pack at full speed. None of Your Business looking for that haul. Tangling with Death Valley there at the front of the pack. Sydney Bean, rather. So.
Ann Arbor losing a blocker to the DHE mechanical penalty box.
And
Shoot back off is through and lead for Kalamazoo.
Ann Arbor going for the star pass out there. Number 80, nice blocking from number 81 there on the Kill Stars. Hillabelle Lecter.
Shoot back off, calls the jam. That's 4 more points for Kalamazoo. They extend their lead to 10-4.
Number 14, Headhunter, skating up to the jam line for the Kill Stars. We've got Skater Boy, number 05, wearing the star again for Ann Arbor B.
Blockers backed up to the jammer line as the jam starts.
Again,
Headhunter and Skater Boy is through. Lead jammer for Ann Arbor. Headhunter forced to recycle.
Headhunter going for the star pass. Skater Boy coming around on that first scoring pass, and that is 4 points for Ann Arbor. Star pass achievement unlocked for the Kill Stars. Oh, too late. Machete Lane has dropped the star. Skater Boy speeds on through for 4 more points. That's going to put Ann Arbor in the lead at 12. 2-point game we have.
And a whole bunch of confusion for Kalamazoo with their jammer cover sitting on the track.
Skater Boy sends bacon and legs flying, coming around for 4 more points. 6-point lead now for Ann Arbor.
Penalty to Headhunter has expired. And she'll collect the jammer helmet cover. Pack locking down around Skater Boy.
Nice bridging from number 0, Dom Sawyer of Ann Arbor in the pack. And that's another 4 points for Skater Boy. 16-point jam, and they are not slowing down. Bacon and legs, Machete Lane trying to keep Skater Boy back. Nice hit from Bacon and legs of Kalamazoo. Smackajouia doing some great bridging there. Skater Boy coming around for 4 more points. 20-point jam so far for Skater Boy.
And that jam times out with another lead change. Ann Arbor leading now 27-10.
And that incredible 23-point jam brought to you by Skater Boy has brought Ann Arbor up to 27. Kill Stars at 10. 17-point game, and we are only 8 minutes into this first half.
Jamming for Kalamazoo, it is Wierswaldo against Raptor of Ann Arbor. Raptor drawn back behind the jammer line. Wierswaldo still trying to fight through the front of the pack.
Nice
and
defense.
they're recycled.
Nice defense there from Allocate Contusions of Kalamazoo.
And Wierswaldo drawn back into the ref lane. Raptor, 1 blocker to beat at the front end. Raptor is through. Lead jammer for Ann Arbor.
Wierswaldo out there going for the star pass. Ann Arbor lining up to block.
Kalamazoo losing a blocker to the DHE mechanical penalty box. That is number 1148.
That would be Allocate Contusions. Raptor scores 4, calls it off. It's going to bring Ann Arbor's point total up to 31. Kill Stars held scoreless. We have number 18, None of Your Business, returning to the jam line for Ann Arbor B. 033 Mexican Takeout, wearing the star for the Kill Stars.
So 3-on-3 in the pack to start the jam. Jam is underway.
Mexican takeout, taking a big hit there from Raptor.
Yeah, Mexican takeout picks up lead jammer status for Kalamazoo.
None of your business, tangling with Javelin there in the pack. Sacagawea also going to get in a few hits.
Mexican takeout drawn back behind the pivot line as None of Your Business completes the initial pass. And Mexican takeout will call the jam after collecting 3 points for Kalamazoo and holding Ann Arbor off the scoreboard.
And if Kalamazoo can count, it's going to bring Kalamazoo up to 12. Oh, it looks like three. Scoreboard now at 13. If Killstars can keep this up for a few more jams, we might see another lead change.
Sydney Bean to the jammer line against number 19. That is Death Valley for Kalamazoo. Sydney Bean forced into the infield and drawn back as Headhunter tries to fight the Ann Arbor pack, and Death Valley is through. Lead jammer for Kalamazoo. Sydney Bean off in hot pursuit, and Death Valley is through for 4 points. Jammers at full speed.
Bench coach has signaled Death Valley to keep right on going. Allocate contusions, line and wait at the front of that pack for Sydney Bean. Nice containment there. Also, Ophelia Plenty also going to come in for an assist.
And Death Valley calls that jam. Total of 8 points on that jam for Kalamazoo. They narrow the gap to 21-31. That's Machete Lane to the jammer line for Kalamazoo against Skater Boy. Five seconds to start. Jam is underway. Machete Lane first into the pack.
Skater Boy tried to find a path through the inside lane. Nice recycling from number 100, Sacagawea of the Killstars. And Machete Lane is going to be lead jammer. Headhunter has to let Skater Boy through.
Machete Lane into and through the pack, calls the jam.
Oh my God, did you see that right through the center of the pack like the proverbial hot knife through butter? Wow.
So 4-0 jam for Kalamazoo. Now standing at 25-35 with 17:49 left in the game.
We have Chewbacca coming to the jam line for the Killstars. Going to be joined by number 74, Raptor of Ann Arbor B.
Chewbacca drawn back behind the jammer line. Raptor, 2 blockers to be at the front, and Raptor is through. Lead jammer for Ann Arbor.
Death Valley really stretching that pack out for a second there. Blue-eyed Bruiser blocking the star pass there from Chewbacca. Nice hit there on Terminator. Blue-eyed Bruiser holding the tripod together in the front. Death Valley doing her level best to break things up there. We got a star pass, number 19, Death Valley taking the star for the Killstars, but Raptor coming around, scoring 4, calling it off. That's going to bring Ann Arbor up to 39 points, Killstars at 25, 14-point game, and we just have 16 minutes left to go in this first half.
All right, Mexican takeout to jam now against None of Your Business.
That is 0-3-3 Mexican takeout wearing the star for the Killstars. I like how Headhunter is just eyeballing Nutter right there. But Nutter shakes
And
it
Nutter
up.
is through. Lead jammer for Ann Arbor.
Oh.
Mexican takeout still stuck in the middle of the pack as None of Your Business approaches on a scoring pass. One blocker
Nice.
to beat at the
Bacon
front.
and Bacon and Legs, a one-woman
Bacon
blocking
and
machine.
wow. Bacon and Legs earning a penalty for her trouble as None of Your Business picks up 4 points.
Bacon and Legs, I saw that block. It was awesome. That was totally worth a penalty. 4 points going on the board for None of Your Business.
Mexican takeout yet to complete an initial pass. None of Your Business on a third scoring pass as Mexican takeout escapes the pack. Jam is called. No additional points for Kalamazoo.
Nutter put 4 more points on the board for Ann Arbor, 12-point jam. That's going to bring Ann Arbor to 51 points total. Killstars at 25.
Chew back off to take the jammer star now for Kalamazoo.
And we
Sydney
have...
Bean, the jammer for Ann Arbor.
Oh, for a minute. And we have a brief timeout. This timeout is brought to you by Bell's Brewery with Alliance Beverage. It's a two-hearted timeout. Also, if you are interested in participating in the running of the inflatables relay at the halftime of this bout, pay a visit to the Grand Raggidy merch table. If you want to play the halftime game, you need to be at the Grand Raggidy merch table when there's 10 minutes left in the first half to get ready. Contestants will put on an inflatable costume and be put into relay teams of 2. First team member will do 1 lap around the track, then pass the panty off to their teammate, who will be waiting at the jam line, who will then complete 1 lap. The first team to cross the jam line wins, and the winners can pick up their prizes at the Grand Raggidy merch table. If this sounds like fun, you need to sign up to play at the Grand Raggidy merch table, located in the back of track 1.
So Sydney Bean to jam now for Ann Arbor against Chubakov. All right. Places everyone. Sydney Bean to jam now against Chubakov. Ann Arbor with a 3-on-2 pack advantage to start the jam. Jam is underway.
Chubakov looking for a hole. Ann Arbor putting up an incredible tripod there in the middle.
Sydney Bean with the most forward progress, and Sydney Bean is lead jammer for Ann Arbor.
And
Chubakov picks up a penalty, a track cut. That's going to put Ann Arbor on the power jam. 3-on-3 in the pack for the power jam, and it is Sydney Bean with lead status.
Javelin and Allie Kate Contusions doing some nice containment there. Oh, but they've got to let Sid go. 4 points on the board for Ann Arbor. Headhunter, meanwhile, trying to break up that formidable Ann Arbor tripod there in the back.
And Sydney Bean collects 4 points for Ann Arbor.
Chubakov coming out of the penalty box, looking to get the star pass. Nevesoba holding the line together in front with the headhunter. Number 125, Murder by Proxy, trying to break things up there. Alley K Contusions running, skating away with the star, and Sydney Bean calls it off. Looks like Sid put 3 more points on the board for Ann Arbor, 11-point jam for Sydney Bean.
So Kalamazoo will start this jam with their jammer in the DHE mechanical penalty box. And Skater Boy will jam for Ann Arbor. Jam is underway.
Right away, Skater Boy hitting the pack at full force. Mexican takeout, bacon and legs, putting up some nice defense, but Skater Boy breaks through, gonna be lead jammer.
Kalamazoo with a full pack to try to defend the power jam.
Blue-eyed
Skater Boy on a first scoring pass.
Oh, and Skater Boy gets right. Oh, never mind. Bacon and legs just barely hit Skater Boy to the outside, but Skater Boy breezes right on through for 4 points.
So, Alley Kate Contusions back on the track with the jammer star, forcing the call off of the jam. One point for Ann Arbor. 1 point for Kalamazoo. Ann Arbor leads 67-26. Where's Waldo to jam now for Kalamazoo against...
Number 74, Raptor is on the jam line again for Ann Arbor. Nevesoba doing some nice blocking there for the Kill Stars. Where's Waldo looking for that hole in the pack. Shrewd Folly is going to deny that, teaming up with Fresh AF in the front of the pack.
And Raptor is lead jammer for Ann Arbor. Where's Waldo sets off in pursuit. Blockers reorganizing between the jammer line and pivot line. Raptor into the pack, calls the jam. How many points? No points for Kalamazoo.
And
2 points for Ann Arbor.
Sorry.
They lead now 69-26.
We've got number 18, None of Your Business, returning to the jam line for Ann Arbor, joined by number 99, Machete Lane of the Kill Stars.
Jam is underway. Machete Lane trying the outside path.
Murder by Proxy doing a nice job keeping things together for Ann Arbor at the front of the pack.
Machete Lane drawn back through the infield. That's
And None of
Your Business is lead jammer for Ann Arbor. And None of Your Business will call the jam with the Kalamazoo jammer in close pursuit.
Nice job by number 99, Machete Lane, forcing the call off there. Number 19, Death Valley of the Kill Stars, returning to the jam line, going up against number 179, Sydney Bean of Ann Arbor.
Blockers wedged against the jammer line. Jam is underway.
Fresh AF keeping that inside blocked. All right,
and Death Valley is lead jammer for Kalamazoo. Sydney Bean drawn back behind the pivot line, back through the pack. And Death Valley quickly around, picks up 4 points.
That was quick. Death Valley just found a lane on the inside and took it. 4 points for the Kill Stars.
Back froze at the exit of turn 2. Sydney Bean picks up 4 points for Kalamazoo. Death Valley spins through the pack, calls the jam.
Yep.
That's 4 more points for Kalamazoo, an 8-4 jam. They trail now 34-73 with 8:30 left in the first half.
0-3-3 Mexican takeout. Coming back to the jam line for the Kill Stars and Skater Boy 0-5 for Ann Arbor. In separate games, we have seen both of these jammers have had a 23-point jam in this tournament. Let's see how things shake out. Right away, Skater Boy running into a little resistance there from Bacon and Legs and Javelin of the Kill Stars.
Skater Boy is through. Lead jammer. Mexican takeout picking up a forearm penalty, and that's going to put Skater Boy on the power jam for Ann Arbor. Pack scattered in the back straight away. Skater Boy is through for 4 points. Each team with a full set of blockers.
Dom Sawyer tangling with Javelin in the pack. Dom Sawyer and Javelin, of course, both also members of Team Michigan. Bacon and Legs doing some bridging there in the middle. Allocate Contusions also coming in to assist. Nice containment there from Smackajawea and Javelin of the Kill Stars.
Penalty to Mexican takeout has expired as Skater Boy collects another 4 points. Mexican takeout getting tangled up in the pack. Mexican takeout finally through on an initial pass.
Bacon and Legs and Javelin doing what they do, putting the smack on Skater Boy there. Skater Boy calls it from the floor. We have number 74, Raptor of Ann Arbor, returning to the jam line.
Chew back off to jam now for Kalamazoo. Blockers massed around the pivot line, 2010 style. And and a timeout has been called. Team timeout taken by Kalamazoo. This a Bell's Brewery two-hearted timeout. Unfortunately, Bell's Brewery no longer up on the premises, apparently.
You know, before Biff and I forget, we just want to say a big thank you to Grand Raggidy Roller Derby for hosting Mitten Kittens 11 this year. Thank you so much. We know how hard each and every member of Grand Raggidy has worked all year, and especially this weekend, making this tournament happen and making sure it is so much fun for everyone involved. Also, thank you so much to the photographers, the medics, the NSOs, the refs who have come from far and wide to help Mitten Kittens 11 go off so splendidly. And thank you so much to our diehard fans who are still hanging with us at the end of an incredible 3-day weekend of Derby. Thank you, thank you, thank you, and thank you.
Yes, third day of the church lock-in about to close here. Raptor to jam against Chewbackoff.
Chewbackoff coming up against number 713, Shrewd Folly in the pack, holding things down for Ann Arbor.
Yeah, and the tripod containing Raptor has made progress forward, but Chewbackoff escapes. And Chewbackoff is lead jammer for Kalamazoo.
Raptor coming up against Nevasoba and Death Valley in the pack. Nevasoba guarding that inside lane. Ophelia Plenty going to come in for an assist.
Chew back off, backing into number 815, Muffin Top, and gets through for 4 points, 4 much-needed points for Kalamazoo. Raptor finally threw an initial pass. Chew back off, dives into the pack, calls the jam after. Jam ref is conferring 3 more points. 7-0 on that jam for Kalamazoo. They trail 41-85.
And we have.
Was anybody here on the last game?
He was.
The jam of the game?
So we've got number 18, none of your business, coming back to the jam line for Ann Arbor. This is number 99, Machete Lane, jamming for the Kill Stars. And blink and you miss it, Nutter is going to be lead jammer. Machete Lane stuck in the back of the pack on that initial pass. Blue-Eyed Bruiser and Fresh AF keeping things together for Ann Arbor in the pack. Bacon and Legs has to let Nutter go. Nutter is coming around for 4 points. Machete Lane still on that initial pass. We have a star pass over to 911, Bacon and Legs. Now terminate her, doing her best to block that pass. Oh, there we go. Nutter coming around for a second scoring pass, taken out by the invisible blocker, calls it off from the floor.
So a 4-0 jam for Ann Arbor. They lead now 89-41.
Attention, Nevasoba needs a pivot.
Sydney Bean to jam against Wierswaldo. Blockers wedging up against the jammer line.
And Nevasoba.
The jam is underway, believe us, trust us.
Nevasoba has Sydney Bean in her sights at the back of the pack. Nice containment there.
Sydney Bean gets tripped up behind the jammer line. Wierswaldo around the outside. Get a jammer for Kalamazoo.
Incredible backward one-legged skate there by Wierswaldo.
Sydney Bean still contained in the pack. Wierswaldo approaching on a scoring pass.
Allocate contusions, doing a dynamite job keeping.
Wierswaldo hopping around the outside. That's 4 big points for Kalamazoo.
Smackajawea keeping things together in the front of the pack and terminate her. And Madrua trying to break things up there.
Wierswaldo on a second scoring pass. Sydney Bean with jammer cover in hand. Wierswaldo trying to find a path around the Ann Arbor tripod. Direction of gameplay penalty to number 666. Madola.
Wierswaldo scores 4 more for the Kill Stars and calls it off.
So an 8-0 jam for Kalamazoo. They narrow the gap to 49-93. Less than 2 minutes remaining in the period.
We've got 0-3-3 Mexican Takeout returning to the jam line for the Kill Stars, joined by 0-5 Skater Boy of Ann Arbor.
Mexican Takeout, both jammers into the pack. Mexican Takeout trying to seal off the outside.
Basher and Headhunter taking turns bashing Skater Boy in the pack. Mexican Takeout, meanwhile, coming up with some problems against Eleanor Roosevelt of Ann Arbor.
And Kalamazoo losing a blocker to the penalty box, and Mexican Takeout is lead jammer for Kalamazoo.
Skater Boy almost catching up. Mexican Takeout puts on the afterburners, gets right past Modula, but takes a hit there from Muffin Top. It is Skater Boy coming around first for 4 points, and Mexican Takeout answering with 4 in kind.
Mexican Takeout taking a hit to the infield, drawn back.
Drawn back by Eleanor Roosevelt. 4 more points for Skater Boy. 8-point jam so far for Ann Arbor. Mexican Takeout calling it off mid-pack.
So an 8-6 jam for Ann Arbor.
And the Kill Stars have requested an official review. I can see from here Mexican Takeout is sitting in the penalty box. Might have gotten called off on a penalty at the end of that last jam, but that could be why Kalamazoo has requested an official review with just a few seconds left on the period clock here. Oh, we're back into action. We got Raptor 74 on the jam line for Ann Arbor.
This is a power jam for Ann Arbor. Mexican Takeout sitting in the DHE mechanical penalty box.
Nice recycling by Death Valley of the Kill Stars.
Raptor recycled once again.
Number 75, looking to break things up for her jammer there in the pack. Kalamazoo doing their best to stall things until Mexican Takeout can come out of the penalty box. Raptor tried to break through Alley-K Contusions and Smackajawea in the pack.
In the meantime, Mexican Takeout is lead jammer, and on the power jam, Raptor committed a penalty. I did not see exactly what.
Oh!
Mexican Takeout.
Sailing right past Blue-Eyed Bruiser for 4 points. Alley-K Contusions tangling with Ope there in the pack. Mexican Takeout coming around for 4 more points.
And pack frozen at the exit of turn 4. Mexican Takeout approaching on a third scoring pass. Mexican Takeout backs through the pack, but picked up a forearm penalty.
So Raptor is released. Mexican Takeout will serve the same amount of time in the penalty box as Raptor. Death Valley holding things together in the front of the pack there for Kalamazoo, but Raptor finds... Oh, Raptor getting called out on a forearm. This is another power jam for Kalamazoo.
And Mexican Takeout with 1 second left in the jam doesn't make it back on the track. So ends the jam.
And so ends the period. We are ending this first half. Ann Arbor 101 points. Kill Stars at 65. 10-point jam score.
they're like games and tournaments that they would offer to do that for.
I see.
Yeah, I think Windy City had a tournament. I think there's some. I've gotten too accustomed to travel to places where I'm not spending the majority of the weekend at a convention center. I'm not doing as much derby as I used to before times. But.
All right. We're ready to get the second half of the Division I championship game underway.
And we ended that first period on a power jam for Kalamazoo. Raptor still seated in the DHE Plumbing and Mechanical penalty box.
So at the
jam line, we have Death Valley, number 19.
Yes. Death Valley at the TJ Homes, Keller Williams, Grand Rapids North, and Treadstone Mortgage jammer line. Say that 5 times fast.
And the jam timer has called 5 seconds. We are going to get this bout back into action here.
Death Valley quickly around the outside to establish lead jammer status for Kalamazoo.
Death Valley just picking that hole on the outside.
Penalty to Raptor has now expired. Death Valley with 4 points. Raptor yet to complete the initial pass.
Open blue-eyed bruiser lying in wait in the back of that pack for Death Valley. Nevesoba gives her a push. 4 more points on the board for Death Valley. Raptor out of the penalty box looking to get the star pass. Nice blocking by Ophelia Plenty and Mexican takeout. Oh, Death Valley called out on a track cut. This is a power jam for Ann Arbor.
Ann Arbor passed the jammer star to number 800, Terminate Her. So Terminate Her now the jammer of record for Ann Arbor and on a scoring pass.
Mexican takeout and javelin working as a team there against Terminate Her. Number 71, Fresh AF, looking to break things up there for Terminate Her. Blue-eyed bruiser also coming in to assist. Oh, nice little shoulder action there by Mexican takeout. Nevesoba stretching out that pack on the straightaway.
Death Valley's penalty has expired. Through the pack, she's picked up another 4 points. 12 on the jam so far for Kalamazoo.
May we just all take a second to admire how Mexican takeout had that jammer trapped for half of a track lap. That was incredible.
Death Valley it sent into the infield, forced to draw back behind the pivot line. And the jam wheel timeout. Ann Arbor managed 2 points on that, 4 additional points for Kalamazoo. A 16-6 jam, 81-107.
Okay, back into action here. We got Machete Lane, number 99 on the jam line for the Kill Stars. 05 Skater Boy wearing the star for Ann Arbor B. And well, and our jammers are neck and neck, but Skater Boy is lead jammer.
Machete Lane in hot pursuit. Kalamazoo a 4-on-2 pack advantage. Skater Boy into the pack.
Smack it your
On
way.
a scoring pass. And Skater Boy is out and through for 4 points.
Skater Boy just shrugging off that hit from Smackajawea like it was nothing.
Each jam with 4 points in hand. Skater Boy on a second scoring pass into the pack. Machete Lane spins to the inside. Bounces outside, escapes the pack. Skater Boy still contained on the second scoring pass. Each jammer now with 8 points. Blockers reorganizing in turn 1 and 2. Machete Lane first into the pack. Skater Boy easily on the inside for 4 more points. That's 12 for Ann Arbor.
Machete Lane, meanwhile, running into some resistance there. Nice hit from Blue-Eyed Bruiser, 0-0 of Ann Arbor. Bacon and Legs has to let Skater Boy go. Another 4 points.
In the meantime, 16 points in the jam so far for Skater Boy. Skater Boy shrugs off a hit from number 100. That is Smackajawea.
That's going to make it a 20-point jam for Skater Boy. Oh, nice hit there from Skater Boy.
Unfortunately, Skater Boy picked up a back block on his 6th scoring pass.
That is gonna be a power jam for Kalamazoo.
And a 20-16 jam in favor of Ann Arbor. They lead now 127-97. Kalamazoo will start this jam with on the power jam. Number 29-31, shoe back off to wear the jammer star for Kalamazoo. And shoe back off is through, lead jammer for Kalamazoo. Blockers stationary at the jammer line. Shoot back off on the first scoring pass. Spins into the pack. Gets tripped up to the inside and will be forced to draw back by Terminator. Excuse me.
Okay. Shoot back off, looking for the inside lane there. Going to be blocked by Shrewd Folly of Ann Arbor.
Nice drawback by Nevasoba on Skater Boy.
Oh, and Kalamazoo working together as a team out there. Ophelia Plenty putting a shoulder there into Skater Boy. Where's Waldo coming in to assist? Skater Boy skating around. That was Skater Boy's initial pass.
And Shubakoff picks up a track cut penalty. That's going to put Skater Boy on the power jam.
Ooh. Swing and a miss there for Skater Boy on that apex jump. And nice hit to the outside from Where's Waldo. Nevasoba and Ophelia Plenty spreading that pack out. Terminate her and Shrewd Folly will line and wait at the front of the pack.
Shubakoff out of the penalty box, collects another 4 points for Kalamazoo.
Skater Boy answering in kind with 4 points for Ann Arbor. And Shubakoff
sent to the infield as the jam ends.
Skater Boy picking up 4 more points there for Ann Arbor. Shubakoff answering with 3 for the Kill Stars. That's going to put the Kill Stars right at the century mark at 100 points. Ann Arbor in the lead at 135. And we still have 22 and a half minutes left to go in this bout, in this final bout of Mitten Kittens XI. This one is for the Kitten Cup. All the marbles at stake here.
None of your business, the jammer for Ann Arbor against Mexican Takeout. Mexican Takeout picks up a penalty, and none of your business will now go on the power jam for Ann Arbor. None of your business drawn back to the pivot line. Restarts on the power jam.
Bacon and Legs and Javelin keeping a close eye there on Nutter in the pack. Bacon and Legs has to, oh, never mind.
None of your business with the back block there. That will free Mexican Takeout from the penalty box. Mexican Takeout the apex skip, ducking around the outside to pick up, to not lead Jammer, but did a good job getting on number 815.
Nice hit to the outside from number 0, Dom Sawyer of Ann Arbor. Nice hit from Smackajawea and Headhunter doing some good containment there on None of Your Business. Headhunter's gotta let Nutter go. Mexican Takeout putting 4 points on the board for the Kill Stars.
Mexican Takeout spun around the outside, absorbs a big hit.
4 points.
Picks up 4 points for Kalamazoo. None of Your Business with 4 in hand as well. Both jammers approaching the pack. 10 seconds left in the jam. Mexican Takeout found a hole where none previously existed on her toe stops.
12-point jam for Mexican Takeout.
Kalamazoo trying to make this game interesting. They trail now 112 to 139.
We have number 179, Sydney Bean, returning to the jam line for Ann Arbor, joined by number 1, Weirs Waldo of the Kill Stars.
So Sydney Bean jamming for Ann Arbor against Weirs Waldo. Jam is underway. Weirs Waldo on the toe stops, forced into the infield, drawn back. Sydney Bean locked up at the front of the pack. And Weirs Waldo on one skate to the inside, picks up lead jammer for Kalamazoo. Sydney Bean follows out of the pack. Blockers reorganizing in the near straightaway.
Number 1.
Weirs Waldo skids out of the pack, calls the jam. 3-0 to Kalamazoo.
Skater Boy 05 coming back to the jam line for Ann Arbor, going to be joined by number 99, Machete Lane of the Kalamazoo Kill Stars.
Jam is underway.
Gator Boy trying to break through that tough Kalamazoo tripod there. Basher doing a nice job holding things together. But Skater Boy comes through. It's going to be lead jammer. Machete Lane headed to the penalty box. It's going to be a power jam for Ann Arbor. Smackajawea holding down that 3-wall for the Kill Stars in the front of the pack. Coming through to try to bash things up for Skater Boy. Bacon and Legs coming up to assist.
So Kalamazoo locking down Skater Boy at the front of the pack. Ann Arbor with 1 Kalamazoo blocker contained at the rear as the penalty to Machete Lane expires.
You know, that wasn't the first time. We've seen some incredible teamwork from Headhunter and Bacon and Legs of Kalamazoo on the blocker line. Oh, shit. Oh, another back block.
And another penalty to Machete Lane. So the power jam's going to continue for Skater Boy.
That's right.
Skater Boy. Jam will end with Machete Lane frozen in the penalty box.
Skater Boy picking up 3 more points there at the end for Ann Arbor. We have number 74, Nutter, coming up to the jam line for Ann Arbor.
Now that is Raptor jamming for Ann Arbor.
We've got an official timeout being called.
Okay, Raptor to the jammer line on the power jam for Ann Arbor.
Tom Sawyer trying to make that hole in the pack for Raptor. Nice blocking there from Alley Kate Contusions and Death Valley at the front of the pack. But Alley Kate's got to let Raptor go. Raptor is going to be lead jammer.
So pack frozen in the middle of turn 1 and 2. Machete Lane returns from the penalty box. Raptor on a scoring pass now for Ann Arbor. And frozen at the front of the pack. Machete Lane completes the initial pass.
Beautiful apex jump there from Machete Lane. Way to celebrate getting out of the penalty box. Raptor taking a ride on Death Valley there at the front of the pack. Ooh, looks like Raptor's been called out on a forearm. It's going to be a power jam for Kalamazoo.
So Machete Lane, 4 points in hand, and on the power jam now for Kalamazoo.
Nice. Oh, that was a very nice hit from Shrewd Folly of Ann Arbor. Taking a hit to the inside lane. Machete Lane must regroup. Dom Sawyer recycling. Death Valley to the back of that pack. Star Pass achievement unlocked for Kalamazoo. Raptor coming out of that penalty box, tangling with Neversoba and LEK Contusions at the front of the pack. Killabell Lecter also coming in to assist.
Yeah, Death Valley with the jammer star now for Kalamazoo. Raptor trying to complete a scoring pass, gets planted to the inside. And after all that, only a 4-3 jam in favor of Kalamazoo. They trail now 149 to 119. Mexican takeout back to the jammer line against Nuttier Business. Excuse me, that was a 7-3 jam for Kalamazoo.
Mexican takeout getting forced to the back of that pack by number 389, Wolfstone Crash of Ann Arbor.
And Mexican takeout apparently committed a penalty. It's got to be a power jam for Ann Arbor. And Nuttier Business.
Stepping through on the inside will be lead jammer.
Nuttier Business, lead jammer on the power jam. Pack sets up in turn 2.
Smackajawea and Javelin lying in wait there at the front of the pack. Bacon and Legs also coming in to assist. Nice hit to the outside from Neversoba.
And Mexican takeout finally escapes. Nuttier Business getting bounced around in the pack. And on a scoring pass, Mexican takeout into the pack, forcing the call off of the jam. Only 3-0 to Ann Arbor.
Damn it. Shit.
Button on that side, maybe?
No, there's no button on this side.
There we go.
We've got
Score stands at 152 to 122.
30-point game with just under 13 minutes left to go. Chew Backoff returning to the jam line for the Kill Stars. Number 179, Sydney Bean, jamming for Ann Arbor, and it's gonna be that's Chew Backoff is lead jammer.
Chubakov drawn back behind the pivot line. Met by a tripod from Ann Arbor. Sydney Bean still in the pack.
Fresh AF and Terminator doing a nice job holding things down for Ann Arbor. Blue-Eyed Bruiser also coming in to assist. Sydney Bean coming out on that initial pass. 1, 2, 3, 4 hard-fought points for Chubakov, and Chubakov calls it off. I don't know.
All right. Skater boy back to the jam line for Ann Arbor against number 14. That is Headhunter. Jam is underway.
Skater boy looking for a hole on the inside lane. Javelin holding down that 3-wall for the Kill Stars. Macajouia doing some bridging there.
And Skater Boy is lead jammer for Ann Arbor.
Headhunter looking to get a star pass there for the Kill Stars. Nice blocking from Ope and Shrewd Folly of Ann Arbor.
Ann Arbor gets drawn back, or Skater Boy got drawn back by Javelin, but bounced back to get through the pack. 4 points to Ann Arbor.
Bacon and legs, number 911 taking the star for the Kill Stars.
Pack keeps rolling as the jam is called. 2 points for Kalamazoo, no additional points for Ann Arbor. 4-2 on the jam. Score stands 156 to 128.
So 28-point game with just over 10 minutes left to go. And number 74, Raptor, is back on the jam line for Ann Arbor. Number 1, Weirs Waldo, jamming for the Kill Stars.
Weirs Waldo first into the pack, trying the inside path.
Nice blocking there from Muffin Top of Ann Arbor.
And Raptor almost through, stretching the pack to the breaking point. No pack is declared, and Raptor is lead jammer. Weirs Waldo stashing the helmet cover, gets through the pack. Jammer Star mounted back on Weirs Waldo. Raptor into the pack now on a scoring pass.
Dom Sawyer fresh out of that penalty box, looking to break up that wall for Raptor.
Kalamazoo trying to keep the pack moving, make life difficult for Raptor. And Weirs Waldo picks up a penalty. And that's going to put Raptor on the power jam. Raptor is through for 4 points. Blocker stalled at the pivot line. Raptor on a second scoring pass. Kalamazoo gets the pack moving. Raptor trying to find a way through into the middle. Goes to the floor.
Death Valley, Navasoba, and Ophelia Plenty holding things together. Raptor says, I've had enough, and calls this off, picking up 2 more points for Ann Arbor. 6-point jam for Raptor. That's going to bring Ann Arbor up to 162. Kill Stars at 28.
Sydney Bean to the jammer line to finish the power jam for Ann Arbor. 5 seconds to start. And jam is underway. Sydney Bean on the with the benefit of a power jam start. Meets the full force of the Kalamazoo pack.
Nice hit from Javelin of Kalamazoo. Basher also coming in to assist with Mexican takeout. Nice containment there on Sydney, but Sid is going to be the lead jammer.
Weirs Waldo's penalty has expired. Forced to recycle.
Oh,
and
wow.
Raptor,
nice.
Sydney Bean is through for 4 points.
Nice footwork there on the inside from Sydney Bean.
Weirs Waldo completes her initial pass. Sydney Bean, 2 blockers, a beat at the front, gets taken out by Javelin, gets fallen on by Mexican Takeout. Where's Waldo into the pack on a scoring pass for Kalamazoo.
Nice recycling from number 100, Smackajawea.
Sydney Bean dealing with the back of the Kalamazoo pack in turns 3 and 4.
Where's Waldo tangling with Fresh AF at the front of the pack.
And Where's Waldo collects 4 points for Kalamazoo. Sydney Bean with 4 points in hand calls the jam. 4 additional points for Ann Arbor. That's an 8-4 jam. They lead now 170 to 132.
We have 6.5 minutes left to go in this bout, in this final bout of Mitten Kittens 11. Yes, this bout is for all the marbles. The winner of this game will go home with the Kitten Cup and bragging rights until Mitten Kittens 12.
Skater Boy to jam against Machete Lane.
Skater Boy coming up
Machete
against...
Lane tried the outside, back to the inside. Gets past Dom Sawyer and picks up lead jammer for Kalamazoo.
Last year's MVP, Neva Soba, showing what she's made of out there, but Skater Boy manages to escape.
So Machete Lane on a scoring pass. Skater Boy in hot pursuit. Skater Boy with the apex skip. That's 4 points for Ann Arbor. In the meantime, Skater Boy on a second scoring pass. Whistles in the pack.
Oh.
And a back block committed by Skater Boy.
It's going to be a power jam for Kalamazoo. Oh, but what
or
is
maybe
this?
Not.
Machete Lane also called out on a forearm. This means Skater Boy will be released. Machete Lane will be in the penalty box the same amount of time as Skater Boy.
So jammer back on the track. Skater Boy. Kalamazoo trying to speed up the pack, but Skater Boy is through for another 4 points.
Skater Boy just hop skipping and jumping over that last blocker there.
Pack stalled at the jammer line. Skater Boy on a third scoring pass. Kalamazoo trying to speed the pack up again. Lots of contact within the pack. Skater Boy
Terminate her.
with 3 to beat at the front.
Nice job by Chewbacca there, holding the line together for Kalamazoo.
Penalty to Machete Lane has expired.
Oh.
And another penalty to Machete Lane. So the power jam will continue now for Ann Arbor.
Nice recycling there from Kalamazoo. That's going to be the jam. Just 4 minutes left to go in this bout. Kill Stars up to 136. Ann Arbor at 182. 12-point jam by Skater Boy. Raptor
back to the jammer line to complete the power jam for Ann Arbor with 3:40 remaining in the game.
Oh, gosh.
Blockers massed around the pivot line as the jam starts. Raptor meets the full set of Kalamazoo blockers.
Bacon.
No pack is declared, and Raptor is lead jammer.
Muffin Top holding down that line in anticipation. Machete Lane out of that penalty box now. Mexican takeout 033 holding down that line at the front of the pack.
Machete Lane handed off the jammer star to, or tried to hand off the jammer star to number 19. That is Death Valley.
Yeah.
Machete Lane tried to get out of the pack. And Machete Lane is out on an initial pass. Raptor in on a scoring pass now for Ann Arbor. And the jam is called 4 points for Ann Arbor, no points for Kalamazoo. Nothing?
Yeah.
There we go.
We have just over 2 minutes left to go in this bout. We have number 18, Nutter, returning to the jam line for Ann Arbor. Chew back off wearing the star for the Kill Stars.
Jam is underway.
Chew back off coming up against Fresh AF there in the pack. Number 75, Ope, also going to come in for an assist.
And Nuttier Business spins out of the pack lead jammer for Ann Arbor. 132 left in the period, 138 left on the jam.
And Nutter employing an old strategy called kill the clock.
As is her prerogative.
Chew back off, meanwhile. Oh, star pass achievement unlocked. It is number 1, Where's Waldo, now taking the star for Kalamazoo.
And a bit of a
Nutter.
Nuttier Business engaging Wierswaldo before Wierswaldo enters the pack on a scoring pass for Kalamazoo.
Nutter taking us back to the old days of stroller derby on the track here. Again, engaged in the time-honored strategy of killing the clock while you're ahead. Blue-eyed Bruiser bashing into that Kalamazoo line. 4 points on the board for the Kill Stars.
And Nuttier Business on a scoring pass.
None of your business. Held in place.
Engaging very carefully with the Kalamazoo pack. 4 points for Nuttier Business.
Fresh AF picking up a penalty. Ooh, Ope goes flying. Where's Waldo coming around for 4? That's going to be the jam, and that's going to be the game. Our unofficial final score, Kill Stars 144, Ann Arbor 190. Incredible job there, both teams. Amazing skating, amazing teamwork, and most of all, amazing roller derby.
So stick around, we will be handing out some skater awards, as well as the Mitten Cup. And that is an official final score. Ann Arbor B 190, Kalamazoo Kill Stars 144.
That means Ann Arbor B will be going home with this year's Kitten Cup.
Okay. Okay. We're going to hand out the first round of Skater Awards for this game, the championship game. Luxie Pro down there to hand out the trophies. First for the most valuable skater of this game from Ann Arbor Roller Derby, number 05, Skater Boy. You win a fabulous set of Roller Bones wheels. Okay, and now the jar of Coochie Family Farm Jam, going to the most impactful skater of the game from Kalamazoo's Kill Stars, number 19, Death Valley.
What's that?
Okay, we have 5 minutes for the trophy presentation. Please come over in front of the announcer's dais. Okay, we have some other skater awards to hand out. Okay, we have the most valuable blocker and jammer for this game. Most valuable blocker was for Kalamazoo, number 100, Smackajaria. Smackajaria, come on down. And the most valuable jammer prize will go to number 179 from Ann Arbor, Sydney Bean. So in a few more minutes, we will be doing the trophy presentation and all sorts of other things to wrap up Mitten Kittens 2024. Okay, time to hand out the team awards for the 2024 Mitten Kitten Mashup. First from Division 2, your third place team, the Kalamazoo Killa Crew. And runners up in Division 2 for 2024, it's Ann Arbor Roller Derby, a local. Come on down. And the champions of Division 2 for the 2024 Mitten Kitten Mashup from Detroit Roller Derby, the Motor City Disassembly Line. And now team award winners for Division 1 of the 2024 Mitten Kitten Mashup. Third place team, Lakeshore Roller Derby. Your Division 1 runners up from Kalamazoo Roller Derby, the Kill Stars. And champions of Division 1 at the 2024 Mitten Kitten Mashup Ann Arbor Roller Derby B Team.